Welcome back, guys, to the continuation of our playthrough for the Sinking City. Things are just starting to heat up as we start to understand what's really going on in Oakmont and get a better idea for what's happening to everyone. Now we continue. We are only on our second mission, but things are unraveling before us. So let's not stop now, guys. Let's keep going. Before we get started though, guys, if you enjoy this video, if you enjoy my content, make sure to help support the channel by liking and subscribing and hitting that bell to be notified when I post new content, guys. I post a variety of content, and I've got a few things coming up that I think you're going to be really excited about. So make sure to hit that button, guys, and let's go ahead and do this. Alright, guys, so as a brief recap here, we are looking for clues to the excavation site that Throgmorton's son was a part of, and we just came from where their office was, and it had been ransacked. And so a clue led us to the Oakmont Chronicles, which is where we're heading right now. Here we go, Oakmont Chronicle. And I guess this is up here, huh? Let's see what we can find.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland. Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh,
okay.
Absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the USS Cyclops, and well, after the war, I found myself in Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll get accustomed to local life easily. We have plenty of water around here. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
What does it matter to you, lady? Let's see, I'm looking for the sources of the visions. Tracking down missing people? That might be a good thing. It might sound crazy if you say you're looking for the source of the... Okay.
Currently, I'm tracking down the source of the psychic phenomenon that's been causing madness and visions all across the country.
Yes. It affected people here, but we were much more concerned with the flood. Though Robert Throgmorton sent an expedition.
Yeah, and then hired me to find it. Ironic, don't you think?
I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know. See you later.
Every time I hear his name, I think of Liar Liar with Jim Carrey. Mr. Reed! Mr. Reed! The one thing, guys, I didn't know until I just happened to be looking up stuff about this game is that this was actually 1920s. For some reason, I didn't peg it for the 1920s. I figured maybe 1930s or 40s. She was dressed kind of like with that. What was that style back then? Those swing... I don't know the name. Swing dancers. What's the... that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? You know what? Let's do that later. Or perhaps this is exactly what we have to do, right? Yeah, just search everybody's stuff. The one thing about this game is it kind of leaves it up to you to figure things out. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. How do you zoom in? There we go. Okay, he's not kissing him on the lips, he's kissing him on the cheek. Wait, okay. Was he tied to Klansmen? No. What the hell? Did I say 1821? Huh. City is very strange. You guys are whispering about something. Very strange. It's kind of, this game, it like doesn't really you'll hear all these noises and stuff and you'll think, okay, maybe it's time to use that sense, but it just doesn't do anything. Very odd. Still unsure why everything in this city is so run down. Okay, so archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city. Freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There must be recent posting or ads about the freighter. Okay, so that's what we need to be looking up. After the flood. Advertisements. Grimhaven Bay. Ship freight advertisement. 30-ton ship Titania is currently available for hire. You'll find it fully equipped for transport, as well as the aiding of underwater ventures and exploration for the price of 70 rifle bullets or the equivalent thereof per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3 Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. There it is. We are excellent detectives here. Okay, so what we need to do is, how do we zoom out? Okay, Grimhaven Bay. Let's say Port 3. Oh no, we're just gonna say Grimhaven Bay. Oh, wait, there's other. Okay, let's just place a marker. Great advertisement. In Oakmont Port. It did say Grimhaven Bay, right? Like, this is where it would be, right? Because this seems... Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Let's follow up on our lead here. We must head.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
I don't know, who won't let me? Otherwise I would. Alright, let's hop in our boat here. Ah, the fish market. Let's go unlock this fast travel point real quick, so that we're not... I like to be able to do this that way just in case. Let's see where we're at first. Okay, so we're gonna take this boat back over, down over here. Let's see if we can find that ship. Not gonna go there. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna go to the next right. I guess this would be the perfect place to have a houseboat, huh? Damn. People are rough around here, man. A little stuttery. Everybody looks like at any moment they could just shoot me. Blackwood Marsh. We heading the right way? Okay. Let's keep going. There is a fast travel point up here, but we'll worry about that. Actually, I think we can get to it if we go left. Yeah. There it is. Right ahead. Oh. That's Grimhaven Central. Alright, so let's keep heading this way. We're gonna go to Port 3, which I think is the one where we actually landed. Doubt that's true. The hell, man? Did I go the wrong way? Go up here and take a right. Thought I did. Thought I did everything I wanted. Just caught, mister. Okay, so I didn't have to go this way. Then I should have just gone where I was. Okay. But you know, you live and you learn, right? Here we are under the Keel Bar. My old stomping grounds. Very well known and beloved there. What the hell's going on?
Okay, at last. Hey, help, help.
What's going on?
Sea creatures swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Okay. Get our pistola ready. Never know. Things shoot anything? Boom, baby. Harbor has been cleared. Go ahead and do a little checkup. Whoa.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much.
Not very good on the rendering there.
Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
The hell are these things? Come here. Okay, whatever. Go ahead and check everything out. Pictures. Nice place to wash your stuff. Okay, this is not
This would be a weird
ideal
artifact in any collection.
crap. Time charter contract. I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel Titania any persons designated by Robert Throgmorton and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observations. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to the Oakmont port. Compensation will be 70 bullets. Nice. Okay.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Alright, let's go see what old buddy had to say on the subject. I get a feeling that might be the captain, although I'm hoping it's not.
Shot dead, point blank.
Oh, hey, look. This. We're ripping the space-time continuum.
To the mare with you! Ah! Die! Die!
It's like some unfair detective abilities.
Drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Sure, there's nothing in quarters here. Doesn't appear to be. Alright, so we label this one. Seems pretty clear what's happened here.
You can't take me! Eat this!
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
You can't.
I was hoping to label that as, you know, 3 and then work my way backwards, but it won't let you do that. So, okay. We're just gonna walk back over here. That was obviously what happened first.
No more drink. All we've seen.
Second.
And you telling me we ain't allowed?
To the mare with you!
And third.
Die! You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Alright, so we know that one man got away. We don't know who that one man is. But now that it's clear, let's talk to our buddy old pal here.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
And a man is
This
Sanders.
Sanders. What kind of man is he?
Newcomer. He seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but the second spot over there, they threw somebody over the side into the water, so I'm assuming that was probably Throgmorton's son, if I had to guess. Okay, so let's check out our Mind Palace. Let's see. Sailors on the attacked one another. Sanders fled. Wounded Sanders, the harbor master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. The only survivor of the fight on the third pier from Haven Bay was a man badly wounded in the shoulder. Captain Sanders is the wounded man now seeking medical aid. Well, there you go. Okay, so we know that he's seeking medical aid, so we must be looking for an area where there would be medical attention for him, right? So the nearest one would have to be hospital at St. Mary's. That's where we're headed. See. Let's do this. Move it there. Okay. Now, let's head. See if we can figure out what the heck is going on. At least it's not raining anymore, right? What's that? I thought there was a prompt for something. Interestingly enough, guys, this game it doesn't hold your hand, that's for sure, which is kind of a good thing. It leaves a lot more up to you to be the detective and determine what's going on. Although I will say again, this gives me heavy vibes of the Murdered game back years ago. And it just seems like the gameplay is not all that exciting or endearing. So what kind of is supposed to keep you into the game is the story, and so far it's doing you know, I'm slightly intrigued, but with this game being such a slow starter, it can be a little difficult. Uh-oh, this may not be good, guys. I'm up. Are we in the right area? What's this? Infested area. Hey, you know what? Mama ain't raised no punk. Let's do it. Oh, I might have regretted that. These things don't die. Things. All right, let's let him dive. Come on. Ooh, baby. Okay. Anytime the screen starts wobbling, like there's something around, I guess. Hey, reload. Go. Maybe we should get out of this area. I was feeling like Billy Badass a minute ago until that thing took all my bullets. Traveling by boat just like in Italy. Although, I must say, this is not the ideal situation. Wonder if we... Let's go this way. Everybody's just fishing, man. They're just sitting around just fishing. Like it's just normal day life, you know? Everything's just chill. This is the weirdest... Oh, I thought he was... I was like, man, that's like the worst driving position ever. Back pain is going to be horrendous. What if you can just walk up to people and just beat the hell out of them, I wonder? I don't want to try it, but I don't want to, like... I don't want to get a game over.
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Give me something.
He's mad. He's completely mad.
Okay, so they do react.
Patient or visitor? Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess.
A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you
I'm
have a
pale?
headache, do you?
Look at you.
My head? No complaints, I'm good.
Well, you're the exception these days. We're simply overflowing with patients.
This dude looks a little sickly. Any patients with an axe wound?
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork, but you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually, but it may result in close contact with the wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I'm not
I'm
afraid.
prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other the vomiting humanoids.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
Bye.
Everyone's very open to just letting me search through their archives. Okay, so what we're looking for here is Wounded Sanders. So we're looking for subject, patients, after the flood, surgery, Pete Crawley, M29, Oakmont, multiple burns, and that's not what I'm looking for. Several surgeries, treatment, facial, good, bed rest recommended. Well, newcomer, deep cut wound to the left shoulder, broken collarbone, fractured scapular, stitch, fractured set and bandaged, no trace of infection evident, prognosis good, bed rest recommended. Well, that might actually be him. Newcomer, name's Joseph Willow. So I don't know where the hell they got this Sanders thing from. Maybe I should talk to the doctor.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds.
Reception, patient wards. So we need to go to the second and third floor. Right? He's not in surgery anymore.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders. Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
Damn.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew, none of them deserved what happened to them.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Get better soon.
Okay, so now everything is starting to make sense. This is 1920s, but I mean, obviously, we all know there are vents. I mean, I don't say we all know, but very common knowledge that there are vents on the ocean floor. So what these cracks have to do with it are going to be interesting to find out. Okay. Got clear water. Ooh, ship's log. Here we go. Accident place, crew complaining of noises and no sleep, fish behaving strangely. You reached the crew reporting hallucinations, distributed rum rather. Hopefully it will distract them. Found an air pocket in the caverns near the Devil's Teeth, close to the city. Scientists discovered walls, ancient walls, asked for crates with tools. Sent Tate and Myers down to investigate after surfacing deadline passed. Tate and Myers returned with only Albert Throgmorton, who is now completely unhinged. His madness disturbing, unsettling. The crew dragged Albert to a lifeboat, tried to stop them, resulted in mutiny. Okay, so they just shipped him out. That's how he ended up on the shore. Okay. So, Devil's Teeth. Alright. Bit much. Alright, so we got all the evidence here. Now we just need to figure out how the hell to get back out of here. Alright. So, now we need a diving suit. Place is starting to get crazy. Wounded sailor. Crazy crew. He just told me his crew lost their minds after the expedition began. Albert was only one saved. The crew were riding, afraid of his insanity. The teenage crew went mad and started a massacre in the port. Yeah, okay, so we know that. Okay, so as I was gonna do prior to that, said he wrote it down. Let's see if he actually wrote it down. Expedition anchor point. Cluster. Okay, there's Devil Teeth. Chip log. Diving suit factory. Okay. Western Grimhaven Bay. Have between. Okay. And Deep Shore Road. Let's say between Deep Shore Road, Deep Shore Western, so it'd be over here. So here's Deep Shore Road. And Coffin. So between here and here. So here, more than likely, right? Or it could be here or here. So it's on Maple Lane or Marsh. Just place a marker. Alright, where is the nearest? Okay, there's a fast travel point up here. We'll go up here and we'll fast travel over. And that might be where we stop for this one, because I don't want to drag this on too long. Okay, so that's gonna be it, guys. That is where we're stopping. When we come back, we will be going to get a diving suit and in the pursuit of going to Devil's Teeth, where the incident occurred. And of course it's raining again. So thank you guys so much again for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you next time.